time as your window to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SLOW along with your issue and seek location to 55555. A member of our installation will respond and address your concern immediately. And joining on now on the birthday, we'll be giving all fans in attendance their own first Ice Squad calendar. Bring your friends and family and enjoy the game. The National Basketball Association and the
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's MP. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Bryant finds MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And now Dallas' starting group. We've got Keldon Johnson, John Collins out there with flag. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jokic in at center. Here's Collins. He played a great game against Golden State. To the middle. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Bryant outside. Castle for 3. Jokic grabs the board. And Dallas with possession. It's a 3-point game. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by Dallas. Shoots off the step back. Castle misses. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Mavs. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Here's Harper after Dallas' 3-pointer on the other end. MP outside. Pass to Harper from deep. Hits a 3-pointer.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's flag. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Magic was a man on a mission. He finished with 30 points, and his shot was on point, especially from downtown and the charity stripe. He made an impact at every turn, and he looked like he had fun doing it, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Johnson. Outside for Irving. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And what an athlete Johnson is. Fantastic at using his vertical to make an impact on the offensive glass.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Devin Vassell. For San Antonio, Landale's checked in for Wembanyama. MP comes in for Bryant. And Castle's subbed in for Harper. Vassell against Johnson. It's stolen by Fox. On the court right now for Dallas. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Dallas, trailing by 8. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Pass to Landale. Back to MP. From behind the arc. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Mavericks trail by 9. Washington, a screen on Fox. It's stolen by Fox. Back come the Spurs in transition. MP with it. Checked by Washington. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Christie finds Johnson. Washington, a screen on Vassell. And Washington powers it through.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to MP. Landale with a screen. Here's MP. Landale, the pass to MP. Ooh, a good look from Fox. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Christie. Tries again. And finished off by Gafford as he lays it in. And it's now only a 5-point San Antonio lead. MP, a screen on Johnson. Vassell passes to MP. MP getting it done inside.
Well, these types of looks are easy for MP. The defense must make it harder for the young guy.
Pass to Irving. Now Johnson. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. Irving, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." BA, back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. For San Antonio, Cornette's checked in for Landale. Wembanyama comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Dallas also making some changes. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Gafford. Edwards comes in for Washington. And Flagg subbed in for Irving. Now here's Christie. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. With the fadeaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Spurs lead by 10. Fox outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. MP outside. To the paint. And stolen by Edwards. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And the dunk by Jokic.
And we know he can pass the ball. But wow, what a great finisher as well. Jokic delivering when his team needs him.
Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Blocked! Harper passes to Fox, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
You know what makes Fox so difficult to defend? I mean, he applies that constant pressure to the defense.
And both free throws good for Fox. Irving against Fox. Pass to Flagg. Down low. Here's Jokic. 2 on the clock. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Jokic has got 6. MP getting it done for the Spurs. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back to the game after this break.
23.
Take a look at the Spurs. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Mavericks.
Guys,
that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. MP really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
They've got Harper. He's out there with Castle. MP is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Bryant in it to 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Irving. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. That one drops for him. Give him 8. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And the basket by MP.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 9-point game. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Number 5 is Nikola Jokic.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And that one's good. Flag.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Pass to MP. Now Bryant. Kicks it out to MP. 4 on the clock. Shot from the low post is good. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Irving for 3, and Dallas hits again from deep.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
MP, a screen on Irving. Here he goes, and here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Here's MP. Wembanyama, screen on Johnson. MP gets it to go through contact. Irving with it. Give him 8. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Bryant. MP with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Bryant, no good. Mavericks trail by 5. Irving, the pass to Johnson. Back to Irving. From the arc. Oh, through the and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Taking 3 shots.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand. Spurs lead by 5. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. Keldon Johnson out there with Max Christie. And it's Flagg in at the small forward position. And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Cornette. He's guarded by Gafford. Cornette can't hit. Mavericks trail by 5. Johnson on the wing. Outside Christie. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Gafford finds Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. That one goes in.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Now here's Fox. Pass to MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Ryan, he's checked in for Vassell.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Spurs lead by 4. Steps back. And he's going for the oop here. Cornette can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off and it forced the miss.
MP, the pass to Fox. It's stolen by Washington. Pass to Christie. Outside Johnson. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Bryant comes in for Ryan. And Castle's subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Dallas also making some changes. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Gafford. Collins comes in for Washington. And Irving is subbed in for Christie. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. MP outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
To tie it up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Second personal foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
At the line for the Mavericks.
That one drops. He ties it up.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
The 3. Oh, a nice shot from the corner. MP.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Johnson outside. Here's Irving. Now Jokic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Oh, the long ball, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Flagg fires. Money from 3.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Now here's MP. No good from 3.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Jokic. Now Johnson. Now Collins. Using the glass to lay it in.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
Here's Castle. He launches. Smash from downtown.
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
Now here's Johnson. Now Jokic. Wembanyama there for the rebound.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Now Jokic. On the wing, Irving. Puts up the tray. Wembanyama rips down the board. MP. And the three misses.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
And a foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Jokic with it, now guarded by Wembanyama. Now Irving. Now Collins. Shot clock at 6. The three is in.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Up top, MP. Here's Wembanyama. MP left side. Can't get the three. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
They've got Victor Wembanyama, Harper out there with Castle, then it's MP, and it's Bryant in it, power forward. Keeps it alive! Oh, he rips it down off the miss!
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
Outside Johnson. Irving! Misses the three!
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Wembanyama. The dive for the ball. Wembanyama with the easy two.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Now here's Irving. He's closely guarded. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that ties this game up.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
Here's Castle. Now MP. From downtown.
MP, pressure moment.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So the first of three is good, and that gives him a lead. And he makes the second one, and it's a two-point ball game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Cool and collected, making them count under pressure.
Irving. Wembanyama rips down the board. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. On the wing, Irving, covered by Wembanyama. Irving against Wembanyama.
Yeah, Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
Here's Jokic. Flag outside from deep. Oh, the shot is off. Now MP. Oh, it's off target. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 3. Irving fires. Can't hit it.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Collins outside. The 3 is off. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. 5 ticks left to play in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They escape with the W.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Fears is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Williamson. And it's Queen, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for San Antonio, Castle is out there with Harper. And there's Bryant. Then it's MP. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, that's tough. You can't even box out Wembanyama. He'll just reach right over you.
And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
Here's Queen. Pass to Hachimura. New Orleans moving the ball around. And finished off by Williamson.
He's such a strong player. When you hit Zion, you're usually going to take the worst.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. New Orleans leading by 20. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Eve Messi. Trey Murphy is out there with Bay. Then it's Fears, and it's Murray in at the 2.
Well, Murray's ability to hit the 3 makes their offense that much more versatile.
And MP throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Dallas just played phenomenal. He dropped 27 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He and his teammates were just so in sync. If they can keep that up, this could be a big season for them. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 21. Goes to the reverse layup and kicks it in. 6 points for MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
3-pointer. Fears' shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
MP left side. Pass to Vassell. Up and in on the layup.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Fox against Murray. Shoots the 3. And the Pelicans miss again. An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the New Orleans Pelicans. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
You know, for New Orleans, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were on the off.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Pelicans.
Execution.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
They've got Bryant. Castle is out there with Harper. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. 5 to shoot. Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 8.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
In the corner, Castle with it. MP sets the screen for Castle. MP, and another basket for San Antonio.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team.
Look, I'll tell you, Zion, that's one powerful guy going to the basket.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Another miss by MP. New Orleans leading by 15. Pass to man. New Orleans moving it around. Hachimura with a screen on Castle. 4 on the clock, and that one's good. Hachimura.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
With the step back, here's Harper. And off the prior, and in it goes. He has 7.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Green the pass to Williamson. And the rejection by MP. The layup missed. Pelicans leading by 15. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Kevin?
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to man. To the paint. Now Fears. Good on the triple. Fears has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, the playmaking of Zion is a bit underrated. He created that three with the kickout pass.
Wembanyama, Icecream on Hachimura. Wembanyama, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Pelicans have gone even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Hachimura, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's MP, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
The Spurs have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. Good on the second free throw. Murray against Fox. To the wing right side. With 4 seconds on the clock. And the rejection by MP. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans looking at a 13-point lead heading in. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. The wings are set for them, Fears and Murphy. Eve Messi is out there with Bay, and it's Murray in at the point. Fox passes to MP. From past the arc. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fears with it. Shoots over Harper. Fears' shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Another miss by MP.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Fears. A second chance effort, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
An impressive young talent, and Murphy knows his role is to use that scorer's mentality.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Jock Landale. And it's Bryant in for Vassell. And New Orleans also making a change. Williamson's checked in. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell. Just move on to the next play." Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Pass to Fears. Williamson looking it over. On the wing, Murray. And he makes that one. Murray's got 19 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now MP. MP strong inside.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Now Williamson. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox. The Pelicans also changing it up. Queens checked in. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Trey Murphy. Here's Hachimura. Lets it go from 14. Oh, the jumper goes.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Spurs trail by 17. Harper with the ball. Fears covering. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Fear. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game. So they're off to a strong start.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.